For those interested in my 100 tournaments, the link will be in the description. If you're into Rocket League, I would highly suggest watching that video. A little status update of what's gone on is Jeff Hendricks is the leading passer of 156 yards, 1 touchdown to 1 interception. And Matt Ryan, who's played 2 games, has 153 passing yards, 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions. So he's literally played worse of more time. Here's a little update. If you want to pause at any moment in the video, you are more than welcome to. Anyways, this is the 3rd and final week of the preseason. Second to final. We get a bye week where we get to make cuts and all that, which will also be in the video after this game. All right, so for quarterback today, we're going to have Hendricks take over the first drive or two. We're going to have Jacoby Brissett then follow after. I am in between either of those for the starting role. Most likely, the other will get the backup. But we also have Kirk Cousins and Matt Ryan, who will take over the 2nd and 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is for C.J. Beathard, Mike Glennon, and Sean Mannion to all have at least 1 drive. Try and make the roster. And I don't even need 4 quarterbacks, let alone 5. Unless any of them improve me really much, I might just cut all 3 or put them on a practice squad. At running back, we're going to start with our rookie, Jerick McKinnon, followed behind Adrian Peterson, and then David Johnson. I might sprinkle on a little bit of Tariq Cohen and Kerryon Johnson. At receiver, we're going to start with Darius Adams, Julius Flowers, and Brashad Perriman. Flowers and Adams are 2 younger guys from last year that are doing pretty decently well, actually. And Brashad Perriman doesn't even have a catch yet. We got Laquan Treadwell, and then Walker and Jackson behind. Better receivers near the end of the game. At tight ends, I already know that Gerald Everett's going to be a starter, so I'm not even going to bother playing him today. I'll start with Jimmy Graham, followed by Jordan Matthews, Demetrius Harris as the 3. Later in the game, I'll put in Kyle Rudolph and Devin Funchess as well. 2 of them are most likely going to be cut. So let the computer kind of decide the fate of the defender, where they are in the lineup, just sitting. So I'll be kind of switching back and forth between quarterbacks, at least later in the game. I am going to start with Hendricks because through 1 game, he's better than Matt Ryan, who had 2 games. Which is why Matt Ryan's probably not going to have as much of time as like Kirk Cousins. Kirk might get another drive than Matt just because of that. And Hendricks was doing really well in game 1, so I'm curious how he does this game. Bro, it's already almost the end of the 1st quarter. Miami, how long have you had the football? It is kind of unfortunate that they took out that extra preseason game. I mean, they just want a total of 20 NFL games, I'm sure. There we go. Got Flowers down the middle. Peterman. Oh, picked off. That's not good. I did have a bad throw of Hendricks against the Titans. Oh, no, it was the Steelers near the end of the game. So Jacoby Brissett, who I believe is going to get the starting role unless he really doesn't do well this game. First couple of weeks, I will kind of test it, see if Jacoby's right, most likely. So I'll just give him a drive here. But Hendricks is most likely going to be the backup. I think it's a little too early in his career for him to just go in and be the starter. Give it to the rookie back. Also, whatever the rosters are after today is not going to be just the finalized rosters. It's more so just going to kind of be what's week 1 is going to look like, and I can change as we go. All right, Brissett to McKinnon. Oh, Salado, I didn't even notice he got hurt. Medium risk. There's only about a minute left of preseason, so I'll keep him in the game. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. So there's another look at my draft class. I unfortunately forgot to record it, but I'm making up for it. I'm now editing these videos. All right, Brissett. Give it to Salado. I now know his name. I'll let Jacoby finish out this drive. Now, one thing I like about Brissett versus Hendricks is Under pressure, Brissett's a lot more accurate, like noticeably more accurate. Oh, Brissett. After this performance, I can say you're going to be a starter week 1. Kick is good. So you could either be the backup or you could get cut. Just switching up the quarterback and the running backs right now. Leaving the receivers and the tight ends the same for now. That might change as Flowers. Now before, if I just simulated over preseason, I don't think Flowers would get on the team. But now that I'm playing with him, I think he's going to get on the team. It's Cousins. Almost first down. I mean, it's basically Cousins versus Ryan. I could see one of them potentially. Cousins has a better chance just because of the less game than Ryan. Ooh. I think Cousins has a better chance to make the roster than Ryan, and he has a better chance to be the backup than Ryan. Get it, McKinnon. There we go. I still have no idea who's going to start at running back. If I were to just give an answer to who I think is going to be the starting running back, I would honestly say it's going to be a mix between Adrian Peterson, Salado, my rookie, and probably Tariq Cohen, and then McKinnon. Oh, Cousins, what are you doing? And then McKinnon's like the backup. Based on what I've seen, I think I'm going to put Hendricks over Cousins, but where will Cousins rank? There we go, Grant. Thing is, last year I kept 4 quarterbacks. I even got a 5th quarterback, which is a tryout player. But Andy Dalton retired, Matt Barkley retired, who was my tryout player. Beathard, I don't think he's even going to get close to making the roster. I could be wrong. Maybe he'll do amazing this game and just somehow, some way. But other than that, I mean, Hendricks was one of them that just got signed from the practice squad and stayed for the rest of the year. Cousins to Adams. Tip. Ah, crap. There we go. All right, well, Cousins, based on what I've seen, I would rather have Hendricks as the backup, so you're going to have to get lucky in the roster to try and make it. No, Matt Ryan, one of the more lucky quarterbacks. The only one that's been able to play all 3 games, not just been subbed out. Yeah, Ryan, the only quarterback that's played all 3 games, likely to get the position, but Funchess trying to make the roster. Got it. Oh, no, no, Ryan! That was way too dangerous. Ryan to Walker. But I need to know, is Adrian Peterson, could he be a starting? I think if we started him, he'd be in like a 1-2 combo type thing. I'm pretty sure Walker, if he's the guy I'm talking about, the rookie I drafted high up, I think he's going to be the number 1. And either Deshaun Jackson. Oh, wow, Treadwell. The 3. Down the middle. Oh, that's picked off. Six to 3. Not quite the 50 points that our opponents have had. All right, Ryan, here's your last drive. Make it count. Get Adrian Peterson into the game. Oh, gets Treadwell. A little over. Other than that one interception for Ryan, dangerous pass at that, he's pretty accurate this game. Airman finally gets his first reception of the preseason. Give to Peterson. Peterson's over. Touchdown. Now we're in the fourth quarter. Pretty much everyone in the game, except maybe a few people, are trying to get a spot on the roster from here on out. Glennon to Stills. Stills had a decent game week 1 of preseason and then just didn't play at all week 2 of preseason. Got Perriman. There we go. Go from no catches until now to now 2. Oh, Perriman almost got it. Problem with Glennon, Mannion, and Beathard is all 3 of them basically not only are in an uphill battle and have to play perfect, but even if they do play almost perfect, it's going to be really hard to make the roster. I mean, pretty much they need touchdowns on their drive to make it. Glennon heard me and he got the first down. Got Hilton. Oh no, Hilton's hurt. Oh, that sucks. In the fourth quarter right now. Oh no, McKinnon's hurt too. I was just saying how T.Y. Hilton was the only one that I had out there that was already on the roster, just trying to get a better position. McKinnon was like on the borderline, most likely going to be in. And now he got injured. High risk for T.Y. Hilton. He's already going to make the roster, so I'm not going to put him through that. Kenny Stills down the middle, and that will really help Glennon and Stills out to try and make it. Now got Sean Mannion in the game. Trying to make the game. Mannion running straight down the middle. Meanwhile, McKinnon's trying to play through his injury. Him, Kerryon Johnson, and David Johnson trying to fight for a spot. Oh, someone slipped who I was going to throw to. That was really unfortunate for Mannion. Oh, that's incomplete for Stills. Fortunate thing for Mannion is I'm not sure if he's going to get another drive. CJ Beathard getting pretty lucky as he gets at least one drive near the end of the game. Looking around, got Stills. Stills, oh my gosh, Stills is going off right now. Beathard going straight down the middle, and he got tipped. Basically, he's going to need a touchdown, even have a remote chance. McKinnon, there he goes. Demetrius Harris kind of shaking up. So Beathard was able to get a 41-yard field goal attempt, and he just barely made it. Well, Mr. Glennon is getting his chance. The only one of the 3 to get a touchdown. And he has one more drive. David Johnson. Fortunately, gonna have to throw that one away. I mean, if Glennon gets a second touchdown here, that almost puts him from a long shot to he has a good chance at making it. A lot of quarterbacks. Against the entire philosophy to try and win the game. 4th and 2. Stills, oh my gosh. I not only might have just made the game, like us win, but Glennon just got the first down. Oh, David Johnson getting the play. And Harris is again injured. We only have one timeout now. Glennon to Stills. Dude, Glennon and Stills went from both long shots to Stills has a really good chance to make the roster. And Glennon has a okay chance. I mean, it's still unlikely for Glennon to make it. But touchdown could go a long way. Oh, he got hit as he thrown. Got Perriman. Just need 4 yards. Touchdown! Oh my gosh, Devin Funches. Glennon seriously has thrown 2 touchdowns late in the 4th quarter when he barely even had time. Oh, what a comeback. Glennon, as best of passer rating as I would have ever thought he could do. 12 of 16, 147 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. It's a good way to try and make the roster. Preseason is now about done. Debo, get on my team. Demetrius Harris, if he does make the team, will be out for 5 weeks. I could put him on IR. Alright, so 12 players are needed to cut. Huge problem is like the depth at a position. So let's start with quarterback. Sean Mannion is automatically getting cut, as well as, where is he? CJ Beathard. 2 players that did not perform that well. Cohen can be more of a return back. Carry on, I only gave him 1 carry, and he scored a touchdown. And David Johnson will see. 1 is going to be Walker. 2 is going to be Conley. 3 is going to be Jackson. 4, we're going to go with, I'm actually going to go with Kenny Stills just because he balled out. 5, we're going to go with T.Y. Hilton. And then 6, we can go with Darius Adams. Keep Perriman on the roster. I mean, we don't need 10 of these. Hearns is going to get cut. Get rid of Johnson. Kuhn, I'm actually going to wait on that, but I might move him to practice squad. No, we're going to move Clay to practice squad. Woodyard, let's move him to practice squad. We're going to move Cherry to practice squad, and we're going to move Whitehead to practice squad. Ferguson is also going to get moved to practice squad. So Adams did catch a touchdown, but I am going to move him to practice squad. That leaves 1 player left to cut. We're going to move Woodland to practice squad. I'll just get all the starters picked out. Going into the depth at quarterback, we got Jacoby Brissett, followed behind Jeff Hendricks, and then Matt Ryan as the 3rd. And then we got Glennon and Kirk Cousins. At running back, I decided to go of Solano and Peterson at the 1 and 2, kinda. And then we can do Jerick McKinnon, and then Tariq Cohen, followed behind Kerryon and David Johnson, wherever I choose. Wide receiver, Kyron Walker, followed behind Chris Conley, Deshaun Jackson, T.Y. Hilton, Julius Flowers, Kenny Stills, and then we got Laquan Treadwell, as well as Brashad Perriman. At tight end, we got Gerald Everett, followed behind Jimmy Graham. Then we got Cal Rudolph. We have Devin Funches down here, and we also have an injured Demetrius Harris. For those who want the lineup, here's what the offense looks like, and here is what the defense looks like.